3, 2, 1. Ooh. Afternoon,
with our glasses in our hands, the hops and barley bloom in a land of craft and cans. Every sip a story shared, review and taste we dare with our Sunday sips.
These things roaring.
Sunday sips. Every for a trip.
Yep. Things started. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Sunday Sips.
Sunday Sips.
I am your host, Kyle Lucas.
What's up, Nick Woodard?
That's
in
my-
Flames.
that's That's my co-host right there.
Hey, bud.
Hey,
What's up?
how you doing? We're
Not too
continuing our journey, in our NA journey. Nick is rejoining the non-alcoholic adventure.
Where's our executive producer?
Our producer,
Producer Brittany.
Brittany. Hello.
Hello.
I had a question, but I forgot.
You can.
Oh,
You
there's a
can.
bug right
You're
there.
welcome to ask the question.
What?
No, it doesn't.
All right.
Okay.
Producer Brittany, everybody.
We're gonna restart.
We're definitely not restarting. We're keeping
gonna
that in.
restart one more
We'll
time.
keep that in. We're doing it live.
All right, we're doing it live. We are back in our NA journey. I beat Nick in fantasy football, so he's back on the wagon.
By this
As they
point,
say.
by the time they see this, I will definitely be back on the wagon.
Yeah,
'Cause
for
the
sure.
agreement was that I'd do dry January with you
Mm-hmm.
up until your birthday.
That's
so,
right. My birthday's on
um,
the 30th, so
so
we're cutting one day.
So by the time they see this, we will be back in the full swing of
Full swing.
Non-alcoholics.
Yeah. We just finished up we had finished our Trail Pass series. We did a couple more for you, and we got a special one for you today. This is the Athletic Brew, and it's an IPA.
Right in the flames.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's hot. It's an IPA. We're doing the IPA version.
There was
brew.
4 different ones
There's-
at the
there's-
store that we stopped. There's a
So-
lot.
So I had looked on their website. There's quite a bit. So it's called. They have names for each of their non-alcs, and the IPA one is Run Wild. So they have a golden one called Upside Dawn. They have a Mexican style copper called Atletica.
Ooh.
A
like
dark
that.
one called All Out. They got another hazy IPA called Free Wave.
Okay.
Dude, they have a Gose called Downwinder.
A ghost.
Gose.
Non-alcoholic. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. They got a West Coast IPA, another dark one. They got a whole bunch of Belgian style. So go check them out. They really hit the market running. I feel like, because I feel like I didn't see them at all, and then all of a sudden they're everywhere.
100%.
So yeah, we're just gonna do one for you. It's the IPA version. I feel like it's just safe, right in the middle.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to give it a crack?
Let's do it, buddy.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Now this has got a nice color. Also, by the way, the cans are really cool. You can go online on their website and check out their other cans. They're all very similar, but they have different color schemes and everything. But it's roughly the same pattern. It's really cool. Marketing did a bang up job. They all kind of emit the same vibe. Little sceneries at the bottom of the can. Go check them out. They're awesome.
I do like that each and every time we've done one of these reviews, one of these podcasts, that we've taken a split second to recognize the can design. And all
I
that
have to,
because,
dude. I have to.
Because, unsung heroes are the ones most of the time, unless you know for sure what the brewery is and what they're all about,
It's what you buy.
the look of the can is going to be the thing that draws your eyes to it
Mhm.
and makes you want to go try it.
You at least have an idea of what you want to drink, like a dark beer or a light
100%,
beer, and
100%.
then whatever. If you're looking for something new, it's generally the cans that are going to catch your eye. Market people know this.
Yeah.
The smell is definitely IPA.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Very hoppy. I like it. Let's go.
let's
Take a
get
little
right
sipper,
into it,
buddy.
dude.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh yeah. That's smooth.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
That's
very
real
nice.
nice.
It's very hop centric, very IPA, very
Yep. Right up our alley.
big, bold IPA. It's nice. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I was trying to read it to see if they had any uh, description of this right on the can.
Yeah.
They probably have it on their website.
I've got it up.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah.
Before I give you some thoughts.
So this is the on their website. This is about them as a brewery. So America's largest dedicated non-alcoholic brewer. For fact one, they started as a non-alcoholic brewer. They are they kind of just came in the game. I feel like as a dark horse because you're kind of asking for it if you're not not brewing.
If you don't have
if
you haven't already made a name for yourself as an alcoholic beer,
yeah,
to just be a complete non-alcoholic product,
right,
that's kind of a bold move.
right. It says we got our start in Stratford, Connecticut, the place where Bill and John began test brewing. They crafted over 100 batches on homebrew equipment to perfect their process and refine their flavors. Once satisfied, they built an entire brewery around it. Since then, we've moved just down the road to Milford, Connecticut, and built what is believed to be the world's largest dedicated NA brewery. We've also expanded to sunny San Diego. Between the two breweries, we are able to bring the finest and freshest NA beers on the market to customers on both coasts, in stores and delivered to your doors. Before you say anything, I want you. This sounds oddly familiar as an origin story.
Yep.
If you don't know, we like Sierra Nevada.
What would have given it away?
I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, most of our podcasts so far.
Well, for once, we're very different.
Different local spots.
Spots. But yeah, Sierra Nevada's story is very similar, except for instead of East Coast, West Coast, and then they moved down the streets, started a big brewery, and then they have a second satellite location on the opposite coast. This is about their brews. We brew loads of styles throughout the year so that anyone seeking a non-alcoholic option can experience the best in craft brewing in as many ways as possible. You can get our essential athletic brews like Run Wild, which is the one we're drinking, Upside Down, Free Wave, Cerveza Atletica, and Athletic Light in store year-round. We also regularly release experimental batches, limited edition styles, and collaborative brews crafted with our favorite brands on our website.
Whoa,
that's crazy! I didn't know they did that.
Oh
that's really cool. I mean, obviously they're really going for it. They have the flagship brews. I'm happy we picked this one because this is kind of, I feel like
their top dog.
Their top dog, yeah. A little bit about the beer. It's really good. It's I mean
that's pretty much There's no other way to say it. It is that good.
That's it. Let's rate it. I'm just kidding. It's definitely hop centric. It's it doesn't take away too much from the fact that it's non-alcoholic. It obviously doesn't have alcohol in it.
Sure.
But it still kind of gives me the feeling.
I'm gonna just lay it out flat for you right now.
Sure.
I've forgotten twice already that I was drinking a non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah, dude, that's great. That's great.
I've been sipping this some good ass IPA, and then I'm like, there's no alcohol in this.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I feel like
it tastes. I mean, it's an IPA. There's no two ways to say it. I mean, it is exactly what it says it is. There's, you can. I mean, we're biased because we know right out of the gates that it's a non-alcoholic. Mm-hmm. But if I bet if you gave us a regular IPA, maybe not one that we've had a ton, couldn't put this up against a Sierra Nevada IPA. No. We would know. But if you gave us a regular IPA and an athletic blind taste test, I don't know if we get it right.
Yeah, I mean, if you mix it in and you blind taste tested me, I don't know.
This? I mean,
I feel like I want to say I would be able to pick out the paleo, but but blind, would I?
So I'm getting Deschutes Black Butte Porter vibes right now, because the Black Butte was like the first of the series that we tried.
So
And we had some really good non-alcoholics. I mean,
Mhm.
Sierra, we went through the entire Trail Pass selection from Sierra Nevada, and they were all, I would say, pretty solid. Like, there's only one that was kind of a little bit disappointing for us, the Bruvesa,
Yeah.
which,
It just wasn't-
really just because we had higher expectations for it.
It just wasn't
Um,
what I thought it was going to be.
100%. Yeah, we kind of had this idea in our head of what it was going to be. It wasn't that. It was still good, but it just wasn't that. But the Black Butte Porter, the one that we did last week,
Knocked my socks off.
was above and away the best non-alcoholic beer we've had so far.
Yeah.
I'm not a porter person. Historically, we mentioned this in last week's episode. Never been really a porter person. So to find something that gives me the same kind of like this is a beer vibes as the Black Butte did, but in an IPA, I'm kind of sitting pretty right now.
It's really special.
Pretty. That's great.
And this is also coming off at the end of the Trail Pass, the golden ale.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I walked out of there barefoot because my socks were knocked off. Like that. I watched my reaction. Because we watch our episodes back for error
Sure, quality control.
Quality control. But yeah, my reaction was it was there. It was visceral. I was like, whoa, dude, that's good. But the Black Butte was definitely better. It would I think I really like the flavor of the golden ale. But as far as like me just not realizing, I feel like the porter just had that alcohol burn.
Yeah.
The same bite as a normal. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This doesn't have too much missing though, as far as like coming back full circle to this, like having no alcohol in it. I don't miss it.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I feel like that's the biggest thing, and it's also having to do with the fact that this is its own thing, not just a whatever light, but or a whatever not NA.
Yeah.
But this is an actual like palpable drink. I could be anywhere and enjoy one of these. This screams like a concert beer, like hang out and with friends, kind of like just like relaxing.
Yeah.
It doesn't give me, I feel like this is the IPA part, but it doesn't give me that like comfy feeling, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm not looking for that in an IPA.
Sure.
But I mean, the smell's there, the flavor's there.
Yeah.
The carbonation was good at the start. It's getting a little flat, but I mean, that just could be us jabbering on and not drinking. Sure.
Very, very possible to be, a byproduct of that. No, I mean, this is one of the things that like makes me not miss regular alcoholic beer as much, to know that there's these options out there, because truly, I think we've said this before and we'll say it till we're blue in the face, who doesn't love getting a good buzz? But for me, and I think for Kyle too, like part of the enjoyment of craft beer is actually tasting good beer. And that's kind of what I miss when I go through, like we did Sober October, we're doing Dry January now. What I miss is, the taste of a good beer and kind of the good feelings that come with it. Not just, getting buzzed or whatever, but just, you crack open an IPA on a Friday after work and you feel like you've earned it, you've accomplished stuff for the week, and now you can kick back and relax. And that taste, that pure craft taste, really is kind of the signifier for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people, that it's like, all right, now it's time to enjoy the fruits of our labor. And when we go through these dry periods, I miss that. I've told you this before. The beer, I don't miss the beer at 10 o'clock at night on a Saturday night at a bar somewhere. I don't miss that beer. The beer I miss is Friday at 5:45 after I've gotten off a mountain bike ride or a road bike ride, and I go to the fridge as soon as I put the bike away, crack a cold one, and go, all right, the weekend's here. That's the beer I miss, and this is gonna be the substitution until we get back on the wagon.
You just hyped me up, dude. That was great. I That was beautiful.
My very own Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, that was
Shout out, Bert.
awesome. The I really want to shine a light on Athletic Brewing just as a company too, because they being, like we said, and being an NA brewery starting off is ballsy.
Oh yeah.
But they've done it, and they've done it very well.
Oh yeah.
This is the perfect for pace beers.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
This is for sure one of them.
100%.
This is like the Guinness Zero that we tested. Probably wouldn't. I would probably just rather just drink a regular Guinness.
For sure.
Couple of maybe the trail passes. Maybe I would lean as far as the IPA goes. I feel like this is on par with Sierra Nevada's IPA trail pass.
Easy on par.
It'd be hard to declare a winner off of that. I feel like they're dead even, honestly.
I think they're pretty close.
So if you want, we're obviously not going to do the entire line of athletics, but they obviously have a lot of choices. So go on your own and check them out. I really like the collaborative efforts and experimental beers that they said they come up with.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, keep checking, because when you go to the store, you might find something new by them. This whole process has been eye-opening. The fact that that NA section you just kind of don't even glance at.
Right.
I never really did, and now
glaze over for sure. Yeah.
Now I might check it out.
I mean, it's you say eye-opening, and I agree with that sentiment a lot. I mean, just to know that it's possible to brew something that tastes good without having to have alcohol in it. I mean, that's pretty. I don't want to say excuse me. I don't want to say mind-blowing, but it's kind of mind-blowing. Like you think beer is one thing. It's very much tied to alcohol and ABV. And companies, organizations, breweries like Athletic are showing really that's just not the case. Athletic in Sierra Nevada and Deschutes all kind of leading that charge. And I'm sure there's others I'm forgetting, but of the ones we've tasted so far, those stick out to me. It's kind of pioneers in this NA craft beer push. So
yeah, I would love to drink this on like a hike.
Oh yeah.
Like when you get to where you're going, if you're doing an in and out,
a little brew with a view,
dude. This would be great. Then you don't have to be buzzed walking back.
Yeah. I love me a brew with a view.
Yeah, that's kind of the only time I don't really like a buzz is hiking back from someplace.
Yeah,
with a buzz.
yeah. It's not the right thing you should be putting in your body at the time.
Yeah,
you gotta be hydrating.
Sure.
We just
beer's got water in it. Oh, hey,
beer's mostly water.
Hop splashes. Drink a few of those.
Yeah,
that's
honestly that's not bad for
actual water. Yeah,
that's not bad.
All right, let's get a rating.
Yeah, let's do it. You want to go first?
I'll go first. I think I'm going to stay true to it, and I'm going to call it because the Black Butte rated it a 9. Deservingly.
I'd say very deservingly
phenomenal.
So. Yeah.
I feel like I like the Golden better than this. I'm going to give it a 7.5, the same as the IPA for the Trail Pass. This is quite literally on par. I wouldn't put one above the other. If you gave me an option of do you want this or the Sierra Nevada Trail Pass IPA, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably eeny, meeny, miny, moe it.
Right.
So, 7.5 for me.
7.5. I think that's a solid score. I'm trying to think back about what I gave the Trail Pass IPA. I think I rated it pretty high. I want maybe not as high in hindsight as I might have maybe should have. I think I gave it a solid 7.5. And I actually like this IPA better than that one. So I don't think it's to the point like the Deschutes Black Butte wowed the heck out of me. I mean, for someone who came into it with kind of a chip on my shoulder about not really being a porter guy, and then just having wonderful taste to it, tasted like a beer. It was kind of everything you would want your ideal non-alcoholic beer to be. I think this falls just below that. So I think it's going to be a flat 8 for me.
Whoa, nice.
Flat 8.
I was
which
gonna ask if it was gonna break an 8.
I think it's flat 8 because I
That's cool.
believe the Black Butte was 8.25. So this sits at a flat 8.
That's good. That's good. I have had the hazy before of this version, and I feel like that's a little bit better.
Sure.
And that's I like hazies and IPAs,
Yeah.
but we're not going to review it, but I mean, who knows in the future?
Yeah, you
but,
never know.
They do have a Mexican lager. You know, your boy likes Mexican lagers.
Do
They
love a
do have
little Mexican
I
lager.
learned that looking at the website that they have a Mexican lager version of this. So I will be trying that out.
Of course.
I'll probably just shout it out in a future episode or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. 7.5. Good 8.
7.5 and an 8.
We're gonna do. We got this one coming out for you guys. We're gonna do 2 more.
I think we get at least 2 more.
2 more, and then
And then it gets crazy.
We're back, baby.
And then we're breaking out the triple IPAs, the barrel aged stouts,
That's right.
the s'mores narwhal from
Mm.
Sierra Nevada that's been sitting in my fridge waiting for you.
You're teasing too much.
Oh, yeah.
You're teasing too much. Ooh,
Lots of good stuff in
he
store.
hasn't even technically come back. But he'll be ready for it.
Oh yeah,
I will be for sure ready for it.
more than ready.
We'll do a special birthday episode for
Yeah.
me.
Oh, yeah.
I will, I'll just get belligerently drunk and then we'll record it.
I like that. I like that a lot.
No. I will be buzzed. I will be.
Of course,
I promise
of course.
you guys will get to see me get buzzed in real time, just like those first couple episodes when we did those heavy beers.
So should we do an extended flight episode?
We could do an extended
birthday flight.
We could definitely do an extended flight.
Birthday flight.
Yeah.
I like that.
That'll be great. That'll be honestly
fun.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this. Go check them out again. Athleticbrewing.com, and yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget, you drink one for you, you crack one for us, and we'll crack one for you. We didn't even finish these.
Cheers, pal.
See you later.
Thanks.
Our fire's out.
From citrus to dark night, we unravel flavors lore. Mosaic dreams take flight of IPAs and we adore. Raise a toast to what's new here in the world of craft beer with Sunday sips. Sunday sips. Every pour a trip with our Sunday sips. Each note we hear as we sip and cheer. Craft beer's near. Sunday's treasures clear with our Sunday sips. Sunday sips. Every pour a trip with a Sunday.